Is where we are at. We're also on NTV, two places at once. My name is Mariam Bishar.
Most bankable host brand Aseli.
The news truly DJ EAK, Mr. Big Energy.
And of course, we're continuing to update you on a tragic incident that happened in Hillside Academy, which is in Kieni in Nyeri County, where about 17 people have died as a result of a fire incident, as confirmed by the National Police Service spokesperson. That's Dr. Rizila Onyango. And of course, there's about 14 others who have been sent to hospital and are receiving treatment. And we'll continue updating you with this. We also have a statement from the president he just tweeted, as well as one from the deputy president and the Ministry of Education. They've all spoken out about this tragic incident, and we wanted to share exactly what was happening. It's on your screens right now if you look.
Yeah, that's through their X accounts. We've seen a statement by our president that reads, "Our thoughts are with the families of the children who have lost their lives in the fire tragedy at the Hillside and Arasha Academy in Nyeri County. This is devastating news. We pray for speedy recovery to the survivors. I instruct relevant authorities to thoroughly investigate this horrific incident. Those responsible will be held to account. The government, under the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government, is mobilizing all the necessary resources to support the affected families."
We also have a statement from the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who says on X as well that I have learnt with deep sadness the tragic death of pupils of Hillside and Arasha Academy in a fire incident in Kieni constituency, Nyeri County. We join the families, the school, and the rest of the country in mourning these young departed souls. We pray for a quick recovery for the survivors of this inferno. May God grant the families the fortitude to bear the loss. We ask schools to enforce safety and security measures as outlined in the Ministry of Education and other agencies to avert such incidences.
Ministry of Education is also not silent on its X page. We've seen them share that the Basic Education Principal Secretary, that is Dr. Belio Kipsang, is set to address media shortly at Hillside and Arasha Academy in Nyeri County, where a school fire has killed 16 students. But that's we've just confirmed with Dr. Rizila Onyango, who's the National Police Service spokesperson, and she's confirmed that the number is now the death toll is now at 17. There is one student who actually passed when they were trying to take them to the hospital.
That's right. We'll continue updating this story, but of course, even from like a parental point of view, I know sometimes we worry about the safety standards of schools. Are there things you've seen that you're like, hey, maybe we should be doing better by our kids? Is it, and who do we put the pressure on when it comes to like things like this? Is it the administration? Is it the government? Is it individuals? I don't even know where to begin.
I think honestly, it's the administration. It should start from the administration. Every time we release our children, we're always like we're just praying to God. We're just hoping that they're safe. So I think it should be a rule. Like this has been happening for quite a while, and it should never happen again,
Yeah, I agree.
That's my thoughts.
We've had like several committees that are formed, and they give recommendations. We do have guidelines on fire safety in schools, the things that are required. I know for quite a while there was this thing of students are often not let out at night, of course, obviously, but doors are locked such that even fire exits are locked as a result, and things like that. And we've spoken about that.
Even that incident of the matatu that was going to school and they were driving recklessly. There are also such things that we really need to look at.
DJ also off air we were talking about the big question about boarding schools generally. Sometimes even the big question on do we need boarding schools? Sometimes I know sometimes it's just relieving the parents. Sometimes for the experience it's good for the child to be independent earlier on, but there's a lot that usually goes on in boarding schools. I mean, and we should also be vigilant. As a parent, I don't know what you have to say about that.
Honestly, because I was in boarding school in primary, and
very early,
you see, obviously my mom had she wanted me to become a man at an early age. But she didn't consider the amount of trauma that I was going to get in school, You meet so many challenges, and I feel like it should be considered, especially even
to have a conversation
at an early age. That should be considered.
I think especially sometimes people are so young, but of course we are here to just keep you updated and give our condolences to the families of anyone who's lost a loved one, especially a student, a pupil, a daughter, a son, a niece, a nephew, a sibling, all those relations and more. And we'll continue updating you. We also have a reporter in Nyeri, Margaret Kimathi, who will be on the scene in a few minutes, and we'll go live with her, as well as Dan Mwangi in the Nation FM, in the Nation TV studio, Imezoea Nation FM sana, and we'll continue updating you as far as this is concerned. The hashtag continues to be Morning Fix. Just fight a little.